to the next episode of the Michigan Reboot Dynasty. Today we take on the Huskies of Washington. Number 2 Michigan. And from this point on, we will be posting this series every Saturday. At or before, at or after the time of the Michigan game. To go along with the schedule starting in our next game against Michigan State. We'll see how we do today. Thanks for watching. Go Blue.
Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will have the football first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Wolverines are flying down the field. After the run, now to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Underwood. Buys a little extra time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Working that left side. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Williams. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Boston. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Washington.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. On the move, it's Haynes. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll ride the hot hand. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Underwood. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Now adjusting. Gets rid of it. The sure hands, it's McCulley. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Makes the grab, it's Coleman. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Boston.
If you're trying to throw these curl routes against zone coverage, you got to have great timing. Nice job there by the quarterback, understanding where he wanted to go with it, but also the conviction. Did you see the arm talent on that throw?
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Pulls it in. It's Evans. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Washington sends out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. snagged in the middle. It's crease court. And midfield, he's got room. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Hand off to the lone back. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Turning it on. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They go to the wide receiver screen.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of them.
Touchdown, Michigan! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the big fella in the end zone. He's going to find a hole. He's going to find an opening. That guy's, you got to trust him, and I'm going to throw it up and let him make a play like he did right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birth.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? If this offense can't capitalize on this field position, they are going to be touchdown Wolverines! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Williams will pass. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it from the gun. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Now on the counter. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. And now the lead is even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Fires to the big fella. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Boston. Turning on the Jets. The tag. Touchdown, Huskies. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So here comes the Michigan offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one, make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
The Wolverines are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well, and they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Got it in the middle. It's McCulley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the tight end. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Wolverines are marching down the field. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the grab on the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Wolverines didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
They'll send out the kicker here. It's good. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Green.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. It's not the first time they've seen that.
The play action fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The kick is on its way. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Finds a little space. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a crease. It's Haynes. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Shoots his way for more. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Quick strike through the air for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Williams looking for a man. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, when you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running down the hill and making a tackle.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. These guys have taken some body blows in the 1st half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Williams will pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And the coverage team all over it, and the punt is down inside the 40. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Going right to work up top. Sends it downfield. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the 1st half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are
intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor.
The Wolverines will line up to kick off and start the second half. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Takes a hit as he fires.
You got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Gets it past the marker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Man, you want to talk about confidence in your running game on fourth down to keep it on the ground from that distance and pick up the first down.
That's one of those things in practice, coaches are probably like, anybody, any place, anytime, anywhere, this is who we are, we're physical, and they showed it.
Takes the handoff, it's Marshall. Can't get him to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. out of the chute. Quick toss to the line. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Williams looking for a man. Grabbed in the middle. It's Evans. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. First down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Husky! A great catch and run for 6.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the farm. They're up by just 1 over Florida State. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for space. It's Hester. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. To the air, it's Underwood. Quickly out to the tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Flips it out on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. To the ground with the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now he's going to break the pocket. Catch in the middle. It's Hester. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Absolute shank. Missed it. But there is a flag down, and he might get another shot at this one.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Free yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. They'll give it to the back. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Williams will pass. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Knocked off his feet. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to get the first through the air. They'll run the screen. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll test the right side. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Looking for a push on 4th down. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. The Huskies buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Quick spin on the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Williams looking for a man.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. The give to the tailback. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
The Wolverines have this offense rolling. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead.
Touchdown, Michigan! And the punishment has been extended. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
And And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Comes the Michigan offense. Dropping back, it's Underwood. He's got his man. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Moore. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Wolverines are threatening in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Give to the single back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They went 3 and out the last time. Turning it on! Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Williams will pass. Fires to the right. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. Sends out the punt team. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Takes the handoff. It's Hester. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's O'Leary. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And the try is no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Williams looking for a man. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking
Michigan
our girlfriend and parents for dinner.
rolls Washington at home, 58-24.
This game, now it's time to go celebrate.
And for going for 2 late in the 4th quarter. We're rubbing it a little bit more. Price under was 28-33, 266, 4 touchdowns. The 1 interception. While rushing the ball, it was Justice Haynes again, 25 for 151. Esther, 23 for 40 and a touchdown. John Volker, 2 for 6 and a touchdown. Receiving wise, Brady Freesborn had 6 had a touchdown. Anthony Simpson had a touchdown. Donovan McCulley had a touchdown. And Hogan Hansen had a touchdown.
Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
Defensively, the 1 interception was Rodham Moore, Dayton, Ohio.
And you've been watching another presentation
Picking
of
Dominic
EA Sports
Zaveda,
College Football.
5 of 7 with a long from 60 yards. 5 on extra points. No punts for Michigan today. And obviously no kicker, punt return touchdowns. Well, we'll see ya when we upload tomorrow when we play Michigan State. It's the state championship week. It's little brother beatdown time. We'll see how we do. Thanks for watching, and go blue.